Assalamu alaikum. Today I am making, well, this evening I'm making lasagna. You can buy your own sauce. What I use is all types of different types of cheeses I have here. I have Parmesan, mozzarella, and sharp cheddar cheese, and I put it in some spices here. I put in Italian season and parsley, mixed in with a little bit seasoning of your choice, salt, whatever. And then I use ricotta, whole milk ricotta, instead of, some people like to use cottage cheese, but I think it's gross, so I use the original ricotta cheese. And here is my homemade sauce I made. I have turkey in there. I have ground turkey, green peppers, onions, garlic, and different spices. I like mine spicy. And I am using lasagna noodles, just regular lasagna noodles. And I've already done a layer, but I just wanted to show how I layer mine. I'm only doing a 2-layer one. It's a kind of medium lasagna pan. I'm going to do a 2-layer lasagna, so I've already laid one layer out. This is the top part of the cheese. Next, I'm going to show you how I layer this. Take these apart. So here is the other. This is how I layer it. I lay it here. Put the lasagna noodle right on top. I normally like to keep it a little bit moist, but it's kind of dried out. In order to keep it a little bit moist, you normally like to put a little bit of olive oil on the top of it to keep it moist a little bit, so it won't get too sticky. But I'm used to using it like this, so it's fine. So I'm going to put a few noodles on top. It's probably like 5 noodles. Just lay them evenly on top. Let's cut. 3 and 4. Bring that over just a little bit. Just evenly shut it up. Close it all up so there's no gaps. And for the top, I'm just going to layer one over top there. Just cut it. I don't have to use too many utensils for this. I'm a hands-on person, so just like that. Use my hands and cut that down. I'll say, okay, so now that the noodles are layered, you want to then put your sauce on top. Nice hearty sauce. You can do whatever you want. I like turkey, so this is what I have. Sometimes I use ground chicken, and you can use ground beef even, but I don't eat beef, so I like turkey, and people normally can't tell the difference because it's all how you season it. Just layer it. It's going to be a nice, nice meal here. And you just want to spread it all around evenly. And even though it's a layer, it's going to be a nice size because of all the filling that you're putting inside of it. You want to put the oven on 400. You're going to bake this until the cheese is on the top is nice and bubbly, but make sure it's not going to be burnt or brown because it could turn brown so easily, so you don't want to scorch it. Alright, so that's the sauce on top. And next is the ricotta. We're going to put the ricotta on top. I really normally like Sargento, but this is the first time I'm going to try this one out. It's called La Manja ricotta cheese. I bought it from Sam's Club. It tastes pretty okay. Next time I want to try to make my own because it's fairly a simple process to make it. Because it's not even really cheese. It's just like curdled milk. You heat it up and make your own. And I think it'll cut the cost down on making this. This is a very inexpensive meal. And what I like to normally serve with this garlic bread, with this lasagna, is garlic bread and salad. And it's a total meal, I like lots of cheese. Some people don't like too much cheese, but I do. My husband says I put cheese on everything, which might be true. He's holding the camera for me as I put this down. It's really not that. It doesn't take that long to put it all together, really. It's a fairly quick meal. It's the prep time with the sauce if you're making your own sauce, which you can use like, tomatoes and tomato paste if you like, and tomato sauce in a can if you want, or in a jar. I like to make mine. It's really nice to make your own if you have some time. If you don't, I like Prego. Prego is really nice when I'm not making my own. Okay, then you just want to just spread it all around evenly. I like lots of cheese, and you want to just make sure that's down like that so that it will not bubble over when you're cooking it, because it can bubble over. So I like to just make that little section like that, and then you're going to just spread your cheese. And like I said, I've already seasoned the cheese and I've already seasoned the sauce, so there's no need to put any extra seasonings. And once this cooks, it's going to be so nice, and you're going to see all the seasonings and spices all on top of the cheese, and it's going to be so nice. And you know, you put a healthy amount of cheese on top, so it's going to be really gooey and nice. So, and this is not a meal for the lactose intolerant, so this is how I do it. Then you want to make sure that it's not spilling over the sides. It's going to be totally perfect. Let's get it all down there. Perfect. Use it all up, and we're good to go. And that is the finished result of the lasagna. Totally layered perfectly. And this is the end result of the lasagna. It's kind of heavy. It's a really nice size pan. Don't move it. It's really a nice size pan, and it's going to be it's going to be very nice. So this is the finished result, and I'm going to show you the pictures of when it's done. Thanks. Have a nice day, and I hope it's nice. Hope yours turns out great. Assalamu alaikum.